hogs on the mob planting purple seeds. Baltimore Ravens coat, purple trim, big body, old school flow. Purple rim, 7-7 cutty, black with the purple.
All right, what's good, everybody? Okay, so the combine is over. So for the next couple of days, I'm gonna be checking out a few people, giving you all my thoughts. So on this one, this is who I would like for the Ravens to draft. 14, first round. Like, if the young man is there, no hesitation, Ravens pick is in, boom, I already, like, Ravens up, pick in. That just that fast. So, let's look at a couple of highlights. Hopefully, I do not get copyrighted. Hopefully. But we shall see. You never know. Let's get to it, y'all.
Well, you want to see somebody who smokes a lot of D linemen.
Oh, look at you.
Y'all, you already see who it is.
I'm giving you a round of applause.
Get to my favorite lineman in this draft.
Okay.
And that's Olaivavega Ioane out of Penn State. Didn't get a chance to
I gotta see if the Ravens pick this young man, I gotta give him a nickname because Ioane, like, I don't know. I gotta come up with something, but I ain't gonna even waste my energy unless
field workout. Here's what he looks like.
You know what I'm saying?
He's a dominant player. He's a tone setter. It's physical. Ask Oregon about that.
Hey, look how many yards.
2 and 3.
Look how many yards did that man
He's
go
a tone
back?
setter. It's physical. Ask
Look
Oregon
how many
about
yards
that.
that
Look at him
is that 10
finish
yards?
all the way 2.
Think about Derrick Henry
whistle,
running behind that. Do you feel me knocking? Derrick Henry running behind that.
Go. He's got that lower body.
Look at who is number 1 for this team? That man
and through
was crying.
The whistle, down you go.
He couldn't move. Look at him.
That lower body.
Bro, I'm trying to move.
To be able to drive guys off the line. He's always looking to finish. A big key to this run game at Penn State. You can do that as well. They'll use him off the ball, line up as a wing, as a tight end. He can get out to the perimeter, and they'll throw right behind him on the way into the end zone. Watch him just splatter shot here against UCLA.
Marshall Young.
Formation.
That's what I'm thinking about.
Kevin Zeitler.
I'm thinking about Marshall
how big and strong.
I know that's a huge.
And someone who has had a very long career.
But I ain't talking about playing big. I'm talking about attitude. That's what I'm talking about.
Here's your guy.
I'm talking about attitude.
Get up. Come on. Here. Move. Go ahead. Cover ground. Like this.
Players available in this year's draft. Going through his first on-field drills of the combine.
And a power player. Here's Ioane going through this.
Look at the line. Look at the. Can y'all see the line?
Yeah, quickness of Gray Zabel. A little bit
more
power player.
Yeah, we didn't care for the other. You see how they cut that out? We didn't ask for the other person. You know what I'm saying?
Drop your weight, get around. There you go.
Yep.
So opted not to go today, but this is funny. He was 6 foot tall, 210 pounds by the 6th grade. He said, I look silly playing with little kids.
All right.
6 feet tall. 6 feet tall. They said the 6th grade. I think they just said. Come on now. Do y'all think this man can sit there and last to 14? Because some names going up the board. Kansas City, I think, gonna get it. They just released one of their guards. I don't know.
Here we go, Ioane. So punching.
There's going to be a lot of discussion next week about Malik Willis, the potential starting quarterback, currently the backup for the Packers. But next week might be about the quarterbacks who are set to be freed from their current teams and where they end up landing.
8 days. Thank you, Ian. Great job this week. Get out. You and the rest of the information gathering.
Is he ready to go, CD?
He's ready to go. Had a chance to talk with him in between, and he said, I complimented him. I said, no one knocked you off your pins. You got it going. He said, I'm looking at this next group. I'm counting the numbers. I still have to go through. He's ready to go. But it's no surprise with Nick Hardwick. And I did find out, DJ, you have.
Woo! Nice! Liking him! Liking him, y'all. I'm liking him. The women hit it. That man won me over, y'all. That man has won me over. But will he be there when the Ravens pick? That is my worry. That is my worry. Let's look at some stats before we end this video. And also, y'all tell me who else you all would like to check out. For me to check out. Because I'm graduate. Like, I got my tight end I'm going to look at. But I'm going to have to look at highlights on him because he didn't do nothing at the combine. So, now that was right there just me giving y'all a hint. But, right here. Okay. So we have the next gen stat score breakdown. The boy 6'4", arm 32 3/4, hand 10.5. Production score is 76. That is the third ranked for a combine guard. 13th in athleticism. Well, I kind of struggled with that for a little second, boy. That I almost started stuttering. The total score is 80, and he's second. That makes me wonder who was first. Historical NFL Combine Pro Day and college production data to predict a prospect chances of success in the NFL. Oh, that's pretty cool. So, let's go with the strengths. For a typical guard build, with thick limbs and broad frame, plays with impressive core, power, body control, and contact balance. Make sure y'all can see it. Creates leverage with upward hand strikes and rolls, hips under his hands. Uses grip, strength, and chopping feet to stay tight as a drive blocker. Size and power create momentum to wash out ankle blocks. Punches with tight hands and good pop. Snaps off twisters with good force. Ooh, I like that. Firm inside hand with ability to set quick anchors against power. Weaknesses. Below average leader quickness and range to move. Blocker loses track of stunning lineman crossing his face. Lacks fluidity. Woo! Getting from block to block on combos. Below average adjustments to moving targets. Gets beaten to the punch by twitchy interior rushers. Lacks reactive quickness to make sudden recoveries. Now, I read a stat. Sources tell us he worked hard to eliminate some extra weight and reshape his body in the offseason, and I think he played more consistently because of it. AFC area scout. Ooh, who else is in the AFC? All right. So, I seen where someone said, I don't know if it's true. Someone said this man did not give up a sack. I don't know if that's true, y'all. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know if it's true.
I mean,
But before we end this, this is a good little video. Let's check out. Hopefully I don't get copyrighted with this. Let's check out what he said. Let's check out what he said. Let me move my camera.
I mean, how could you not be hard at work after what you just saw, Olaivavega Ioane? Can we just say the name for the people, Venga, and your mom and dad?
Yeah, shout out mom and dad, but full name's Olaivavega Ioane.
We love it. Great workout. How did that feel out there today?
Felt surreal, man. Feel very blessed to be out there. This is a dream come true for sure. been watching the combine for years now. Just happy to be here. Blessed to be here for sure.
We are happy you are here and happy you are heading to the next level. Let's take a look. This is my favorite thing to do, is have you talk about your highlights from your day and talk about how smooth you were.
Absolutely, yeah. Pull dirt right here. We did a lot of that, back at Penn State, pulling. But, biggest thing for an old lineman, you got to be smooth in everything you do. You can't really move without being smooth right here. Brought the energy as best I could. The coaches loved it for sure.
You didn't give up a sack over your last couple seasons over a
That's what I thought. He did not give up one sack. Ow!
1,000 snaps at Penn State, 4 years there. Look at this.
Good, the coaches loved it for sure.
You didn't give up a sack over your last couple seasons, over 1,000 snaps at Penn State, 4 years there.
Over 1,000 snaps. This man did not give up a freaking sack. How you not want it?
Look at this.
Absolutely, I love that.
Last 14.
How good are your hands?
Think it's gonna happen.
For me, definitely the biggest part of my game. Defenders can't really beat me. Through my body. Through the outside. My hands are always winning me the battle. So very important to me.
Your hair is spectacular. I do love it. Look at your comp, Kevin Zeitler. How do you feel about this? Look at those numbers, the Burt and the arm length.
It's actually pretty cool. He's a great player. Watched him a couple of times as well. Learned a lot of things from him. So it's pretty cool to see that.
What's really interesting about you is a little story people may not know is you kind of hid football from your mom and dad. Tell us about that.
Definitely. I was around the game, 8th and 9th grade, but, didn't really take it seriously. My mom, my dad always told me you can't play football, can't play sports.
Why?
School. They said locking on school, understandable, those people right there, my two biggest heroes. They got me where I am right now, along with my 8 siblings. But 10th grade came around, wanted to play football real bad, so I signed myself up and got it going. And, hit it from there for a little while, but it didn't last long. Wondering where I'm at, so called them. I was like, playing the game right now, so they started showing up.
How would you hide yourself from football from your parents? With 8 siblings, by the way.
Yeah, it was definitely hard. A couple of my siblings knew, but parents didn't for sure. But, it was definitely hard, but they came around to it.
You told me you turn into a different man on when you take the field. Who is that guy?
Just an insane player. I go out there. Before the game, I got my gospel music going, calm music going. But
that man said gospel music. Praise the Lord. That's what we talking about right there, baby. Praise the Lord. Come on. Boy, be there at 14. Be there at 14.
I'm hitting the field.
I'm liking your mom.
That's all behind me and, turn into a dangerous person out there.
So how does a madman go from that to baking?
Oh, everybody's got to have a little something to get away from, their world, just a little step away for sure. So, for me, that's baking.
What is Venga like in the kitchen? Are you measuring everything to a finite craft?
Yeah, very neat for sure. I'm measuring things, putting them in the dishwasher, washing everything. And as soon as I use it, I wash it, get ready for the next thing. So
best bake. What's your best bake?
Probably banana bread. Banana bread? That's my.
Do you put nuts in it?
Sometimes nuts, sometimes.
He said banana bread. Man, if that man said
the
bread.
viral moment, you've been asked so many times, you jump the rail after a game, after a loss, a big loss, to help a staff member. Who does that reflect? Why did you do that?
For me, it reflects me as a person and, my entire family. I take a lot of pride in carrying, who I am as a person and my entire family. I take it, upon myself that I represent my family. So that's a big thing for me. Something like that, it was nothing big to me.
Bucky got him as number 1. I don't think he's gonna last, y'all.
Nothing big to everybody else, but seeing somebody on our team needing help, I'm there. Nothing crazy to it.
We know the type of guy you are. Thank you for joining us. Outstanding job today, Venga.
Thank you very much.
All right, I wasn't even planning on watching that one, but I when I searched it, I said, hey, let me share it with y'all. Hopefully, what I say, no copyright. All right, so thank you all for coming by. Tell me what y'all think. Is that your number 1 offensive lineman? Should we go look at wide receiver? Me personally, I don't know. Tight end, I already got mine. But hey, if y'all want me to check out somebody, please don't let me check out the dude that ran a 4.4, 4.3, something like. I've seen enough of him. I'm really not feeling him. Like, it's cool you running fast and everything, but Gronk didn't run fast like that, and he's like one of the best tight ends ever. Just. But anyway, tell me what y'all think. And anybody else you want me to check out. Defensive lineman. I'm only checking out what the Ravens need, in my opinion. Offensive lineman is number one. Defensive lineman. Tight end. Then I guess you might can throw a wide receiver in there. But that's got to be fourth. That's going to be later on. I'm going to be real with you. But hey, tell me what you want me to check out in the comments. Thank you all for coming by. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Y'all stay safe. God bless.
I'm on a whole different frequency. To the point if you met real, you would tell him that he keeps it me. Knob on 11 really turned up. Ride slow through the city while the trunk rattle. Knob on 11, baby, turned up. Be knocked, let it hit you with the